understand
between a sane,
I understand but
rational,
my life, very
healthy,
unfair to my family.
holy
I have
man,
to say this. Very,
who,
very unfair to my
holy
family.
man,
They put my
to
family
reality,
through is a disgrace. Me,
and
my life.
to truth.
But you know what? What they put my family through is a disgrace, and they ought to be ashamed. And we should get apologies all over the place. So yesterday I sent Pelosi a letter denouncing and condemning her party's outrageous abuse of power. That's what it is. They have nothing. They're the ones that should be impeached, every one of them.
Can you not see it? What is the Sanskrit word to what is?
I mean, you got this guy Schiff. He makes up a statement, and he goes in front of Congress where he has immunity. And he makes up a statement from me that's totally fictitious, totally out of thin air. The worst statement I've ever heard. Many people saw it. I had a person 2 weeks ago.
I thought the two notions go together. You see, we can often say that a line is true or a machine is true.
No, I heard it on television. He made it up.
A story I read.
I then said transcript. He said,
"Oh, now it's so true," where it was using the image of a spinning wheel with the thread running straight. And now we could say that our thought or our consciousness is true to that which is, if it is running straight. You see, if the man is sane and healthy.
The first time,
right. And otherwise it is not, you see. Otherwise it is false. So the falseness of consciousness is not just wrong information, but it is actually running falsely as a reality.
But he actually said, I think he said 8, not 7, 8.
So you're saying,
and then he finished,
as long as man is sane, healthy,
I'll call you. Can you imagine?
Holy,
the President of the United States, don't call me.
And rational.
You know what that is?
His thread is always straight.
Yes, his consciousness
That's the head of the
mouth.
Yeah.
Saying,
and therefore his reality.
So his reality
this guy
is different from the reality of a man whose thread is crooked.
Because they knew that wasn't the people that read the thing. Most people believe
who is irrational, who is neurotic, and
insane. You can see with insane people.
No, he's a corrupt. And then I see him. By the way, you ever see this guy?
Same reality.
He walks up to the mics.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not,
And the same healthy, holy man, his relationship to truth.
Yes. Well, you see, if you come to the meaning of the word again, I think it's the clue, because if you say truth is that which is, as well as being true to that which is, then you would have to say that he is, that which is, in other words, that what people intend by the word the whole of reality is actually comprehended in the word truth.
Yes. So would you say the man who said holy is truth?
He is truth, yes. Another way of putting he is of the truth. I don't like that better. Would you say he is truth or he is of the truth? I mean, like the water, the drop of water is of the ocean. It's the same quality.
It's the same quality, correct.
I don't know which usage is better.
So you understand in Sanskrit, they've got this in Sanskrit, I'm pretty sure. You understand the question?
Yes.
The man who is rational, sane, healthy, whole, not fragmented, and therefore holy, because he is that is truth. Or is a part of it. Which means, can truth be divided?
Well, it's not a division. You see. Would you say he is, you see, like we say the whole truth?
No. If you, that's a colloquial term, the whole truth and the swear by God and all the rest. But if that man has this straight thread, he is the whole. He is not fragment.
I didn't mean to say it was fragmented. But you see, I wanted to try to put to suggest something like this. That, see, if we have to think, let's say, of the cosmos, the whole of reality, but we say that is really nothing, you see. That is still thought. I mean, that is,
it's 6 o'clock.
You know, it's conditioned, because whatever we think of must be conditioned.
That's right.
Therefore,
so thought is conditioned. Therefore, whatever we think of
is conditioned. Now I say truth must be unconditioned.
Yes.
And I think everybody feels that.
Yes.
Now then, whatever we would have meant by the whole of the cosmos must be meant by truth.
Yes.
You see, the truth, I say, is not only what we usually mean by it, but it is also the very substance which underlies what we call reality.
Quite.
And I see what as that.
You see, sir, may I ask him? The Hindus talk about samadhi. Samadhi being not trance. I don't mean trance or all those tricks they're playing, but reaching a state where your direct mind is that Brahman. When that mind is that is truth. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That is Samadhi's definition.
That is Samadhi. Now, are we saying the same thing?
Well, I should think so, yes.
I would like to clarify here that when you take a person as holy, sane, passionate.
And holy.
And yes, whole.
No, holy. Holy.
Yes.
Sacred.
Yes. So he is in reality.
No.
You see?
No, it's the other way around.
The other way around.
The reality is in him.
He can.
When he comprehends reality.
Yeah. You see, sir.
He is unfragmented. So
no, you must get the picture right. You haven't got the picture right. A man who is rational, sane, which means healthy, which means holy, whole, which is Brahman, whole. And such a man is truth.
No, you asked the question.
Wait, no. We said such man is truth, not of truth, not belonging to truth, or lives in truth. He is that, because that which is truth. Right, sir?
Yeah. But your question was, you asked him first, that what is the relation of such a man with reality and with truth?
Yes.
So
I put a wrong question.
Because if you
I put a
relationship with truth, that means you establish duality.
I put a wrong question. Such a man is truth. And he may think certain things which will be reality. But he is truth. He can't think irrationally.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that. I'd say that he can make a mistake, but
of course.
But he doesn't persist in it. You see, that in other words,
yes, sir, quite right.
That there's the difference between the man who has made a mistake
and acknowledges it, changes it,
and there's the man who has made a mistake, but his mind is not running true, and therefore he twists it out. But we have to come back to this question. You see, if we say nature is real, and it seems to imply that the truth must go beyond this man. Do you see? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
it includes other men, and it includes nature, right?
Includes everything that is.
All that is, yes. So the truth is one.
That's why Satyameva. You see.
Right.
To a person who is truth, to him reality is also truth. There is no say.
No, wait, no, be careful. No, this becomes difficult.
You see, reality is always conditioned.
No, he sees.
He sees the condition.
And it's
no, sir, look. You explain, sir.
This man he sees all the things in reality, and each thing is conditioned. The whole of reality is conditioned. The truth of this is that it is conditioned.
But there is no conditioning for him.
No, but
So
there is
how does he see?
no, it's not so.
No.
All things are conditioned. He is not conditioned.
Yes.
But all things remain conditioned. See, this table depends on conditions of temperature and pressure and many other conditions. The body depends on conditions to exist. You see, everything influences everything. That remains a fact. The mutual influence of everything on everything is a fact. But this man sees the truth of that fact.
What is his relation to the reality?
He's explaining, sir.
He comprehends reality.
Yes, he comprehends reality. That is, sir, he may say something which is mistaken and sees it's a mistake and changes it, doesn't pursue it, where an irrational man doesn't know it's a mistake. Even if he's told it's a mistake, he insists on pursuing that.
He comprehends this.
Comprehends.
Yes, and really exactly what the word says, to hold it all together, you see.
Comprehend. Yeah. Hold together.
Yeah. Now,
he comprehends reality.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't separate.
Yes.
Wait, sir. He doesn't separate reality. He says, I comprehend it. I hold it. I see. I see it.
Yes, it's all one reality, himself, and see it, everything. But it has things in it which are conditioned, and he comprehends conditions.
And because he comprehends conditioning, he's free of conditioning. And that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
But you see, I think it's important, to get straight to see the question of objective reality.
Yeah,
because that has been one of the most frequently discussed points over the ages. And
what is that, sir?
Well, now there's the notion. See, let me put the notion, which wouldn't agree with the notion we've just said right now. But the idea is that the world consists of the whole of objective reality. Objective means that it stands independently and total, right? And that we are part of it. You see you see the view.
I understand.
Now,
we are part of
objective reality. Now, the view about truth does not. We say, then we say that the mind knows the truth about objective reality in that view, right?
Yes.
And therefore, if we knew the whole of the truth about if we knew all about objective reality, we would have the truth, the whole truth.
Right, the whole truth. Right.
Now, and therefore, it would be up to us to get more and more knowledge of objective reality. And a great deal of that spirit is behind scientific modern, approach.
Yes.
Now, some person who held that view might criticize this view as saying that, that you are making reality, that nature depend on us, that doesn't make sense, That's the kind of...
I don't hold to anything. Suppose yes. I don't hold to anything.
Right, but then how do you, suppose such a man comes along, I will represent him. Mm-hmm. And what do you say?
As I don't hold to anything, I only see that thought being conditioned, mm-hmm. whatever it thinks about is conditioned, therefore it's a reality.
Yes.
And so it's a reality. That's all he states. And truth is independent, not influence all the rest of it.
In that sense, truth is absolute.
Absolute, that's right.
But in the other sense, there's no absolute knowledge of the condition.
No, not reality. You can learn more and more and more and more.
And much of it may be wrong.
Of course.
Yes.
That's all I know.
Yes, and I think if we could say that this notion of objective reality cannot stand up in the sense that all that we know is reality as it is for us.
Yes.
You see, there may be more reality, but we could learn some more, but it's intrinsic in the notion of any object that it is an object for a subject.
Yes, correct. And would you say knowledge is a reality?
True, yes.
And that knowledge is not truth.
Yes, I mean, knowledge is part of reality.
Yes, yes.
Knowledge its base in reality is in our brains. It's, some scientists say that chemicals are deposited in the brain, which contains the memory, or there may be another process.
Yes.
But it seems clear that knowledge is actually a part of reality.
Part of reality.
I mean, now,
sir, another question. I am a scholar. Suppose I'm a scholar. I'm full of knowledge. How am I to comprehend, in that sense, hold together truth?
Well, I don't think you can comprehend truth.
Therefore, what am I? You see, I have studied all my life.
Mm-hmm.
I've devoted all my life to knowledge, which is a reality.
Yes, and it is also about a bigger reality.
About a bigger reality, and so on, so on, so on. And you come along. That is not, that truth is somewhere else. Yes. It's not there. My instinct is, right, I accept you. Because what you show me. So I say, please help me to move from here to that.
Yes.
Because once I get there, I comprehend this. If I live here, then my comprehension is always fragmented.
Yes.
Therefore, my knowledge says to me, for God's sake, this is a reality, but it's not truth. And you come along and say, yes, it is not. And please tell me how to move from here to that.
Well, we can't move on it.
And I'm using a quick word. What am I to do?
Well, I think I have to see the falseness of this whole structure of knowledge.
So, the content of my consciousness is knowledge.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
How am I to empty that consciousness and yet retain knowledge?
With me too, I never even think about looks anymore. Okay? I don't talk about looks of a male or a female. But in his case, let's just say, last time I'll ever refer to this, he's not exactly the best looking.
Will comprehend reality. I don't know if I'm...
No.
Because after all, that man is trying to do that all the time.
Yeah.
And he's so...
Well, but you see, the point that's implied here is that knowledge includes
sad
time.
day for America.
And
our president
put a stop to time.
is an employee.
But knowledge is itself time, because psychological time.
Of course.
I have absolute proof that the president...
Therefore, as long as I'm in knowledge, I'm moving.
And every week they say, where's the
form of knowledge to another.
It's coming. It's coming. Then we get the Mueller report.
No.
Nothing. And I'll tell you what, I know some of the people
have booked up cleverly. They say yes.
I spent
stretch that path and you'll get it.
18
yes,
Trump haters.
I must be, yes.
I call them the angry Democrats.
Correct.
It was 13, then it went to 18, and then Mueller.
They have realized this,
Did Mueller do a good job?
as you said, that they are in
How was
reality.
his performance in front of Congress?
See,
Think of this, 45 minutes they spent.
They ask, how am I to enlighten or liberate or something?
All of the things
Then
that
they
didn't
say
get done,
that while you are a part of this, you cannot see this.
Yes,
As long as you fragment.
How am I to get out of it?
So they say
but this guy
that
Schiff,
you exist
boldly. And what Nancy Pelosi was saying is we are not going to send over the articles of impeachment or the names of the House managers until we know more about this product. Now, this raises the potential that she could say, well, I'm just not turning over the names and the articles until I'm satisfied that the trial will be a fair one. Because there is the possibility that this could just go on as a standard between the House and the Senate. So to it would go on as a standoff. It would go on that the president has been impeached in the House and not included in the Senate. I think you can only say, wow, this is the president. We talked about the fact that the first time that the president was impeached. This is the first time that we've seen the House get the news resurrected in this process. Whatever ever it is, but it was the Senate's rules to the trial. That's what they said. And what it seemed that what is that now? Mr. McConnell, I would argue, stepped up this situation, but unassumingly up here. He made it clear that despite President Bush taking over, they also taking over, that he's already not in the party, and that he's coordinating with the approach to the rules with the White House. Now, in 1998 and 99, this body again, majority leader, worked closely with Congress. And there was a very partisan time, Senator Barnes, I'm sure it's history. Nevertheless, they came up with rules that 100 senators approved. It was a very sticky, I understand, it was a sticky situation, wasn't it? Where you weren't sure that you would be witnesses and have second vote on the witnesses. But you did come to an understanding. And what's happening now is the House is saying, before we see that understanding, we want to be sure it's a fair trial. And if we don't think it's fair, well, then it's not going to be a fair trial. We got to several weeks after the vote in House. I can tell you, we were so desperate, we didn't benefit. Working with President Trump, who did not benefit, who wanted the resolution voted to get rid of this and including and vote. They wanted nothing. They wanted nothing down there and to be done with this. Why? Because, as he said, not for we're going to send it up that way to the So the idea that Republicans and Democrats were acting differently 20 years ago than that, they're not acting. They're acting actually very much like yeah, well, what the speaker is doing is using this as leverage, using withholding the articles as leverage and trying to push the Senate into moving forward in trials that they want. I wish I could exactly what the fair trial for the speaker to not do so that in any way I try to push around that. Other reports try to push around that. Maybe she said of which speakers are possible to never send over the articles because the Republicans may not ever get to what she wants. So what she essentially going to do is gain the articles over the Senate and say, look, we're not going to send it to the Republicans agree to what we want, but we don't exactly know what they want. The process is different. They do that tonight that vote on the court to name those impeachment managers, after the impeachment managers, the Democrats will actually prosecute the case on the Senate side. After that actually happens, then they will send the articles over, and they have yet to have that vote to name the impeachment managers. So that what they're doing here really is saying that we'll see if the people win, we decide to send the articles over it. We're not being clear about exactly what you want, but the really is still point of reference. I want to look at the votes today, new possible votes. And there's more stuff saying about what's coming in. The president of the United States who has just been impeached is now reacting to the constitutional point out that is about to tell us what he's saying. Yeah, well, I would say this goes well. President Raleigh and Michigan right now, he is reacting in real time. I suppose there's only that man to being impeached. And, I say so glad because he is red in the face. When you see this video of the president speaking at this rally in Michigan, he is red in the face and going off the rails. One thing, just a few moments ago, he's in the press declaring war on democracy by impeaching him, talking about how she did Nancy Pelosi and very close to friends, calling her crazy Nancy, talking about other members of the House, like Kevin Jr. Here's more of the stuff that great money. Wow.
time and time